The planet Tharsis 4 was supposed to be neutral ground, orbiting a red dwarf in a quiet corner of the Varnan expanse. It hosted joint research outposts from over a dozen species, humans included. But neutrality meant little to the Dravik coalition when the first of the 12 missiles were detected. The Earth outpost defense system thought it was a drill. Then came the second, the third. By the time the full salvo of 12 alien plasma warheads had entered atmosphere, alarms screamed across the base. Commander Leona Reyes stood before a holographic display, her jaw clenched. "Evasive measures?" she barked. "Too late. Impact in 16 seconds." The AI replied calmly. The blast flattened the base. Of the 200 personnel stationed there, scientists, engineers, and civilians, only 6 survived, buried under layers of reinforced rubble. The rest were vaporized in a flash of blue fire. The Galactic Council called it a tragic misunderstanding. The Dravik claimed a targeting malfunction. But Earth didn't accept excuses. They sent a ship, not a fleet, not an ambassador. Just one vessel. The EHS Retribution, a Titan-class dreadnought, nearly 30 kilometers long, black as obsidian, and bristling with weapon systems designed not just for war, but for dominance. It exited FTL in the heart of Dravik space less than 48 hours after the attack. Every ship in the sector powered up shields in panic. Civilian stations went dark. Dravik command scrambled fleets, but the Retribution did not fire. Not yet. Instead, it opened the channel. The image of Captain Darius Holt flickered into view on every screen in the Dravik home system. His voice was calm, deep, and emotionless. 12 missiles were launched. 12 human lives for each missile. We are owed 144 souls. The Dravik High Chancellor actually laughed during the emergency broadcast. Humans are too emotional. You won't dare attack the heart of a council species. He didn't laugh long. The Retribution released a single weapon, a singularity warhead. It didn't explode. It collapsed. A black sphere formed over the Dravik moon, and in less than a second, it was gone. Not destroyed, erased from space-time. In its place was a churning vortex of gravitational chaos. And then came the message. That was 1/12 of our response. Panic erupted. Dravik citizens tried to flee their cities. Their fleets mobilized, but it was already too late. Over! The next 30 minutes, 11 more weapons were launched. Each one hit a strategic or symbolic target: military command centers, orbital shipyards, ceremonial palaces. Each strike was precise. Each death calculated. Exactly 144,000 lives lost, not one more. Not one less. The final message from the Retribution was short. Debt settled. Do not test humanity again. Then it left. Just disappeared. No invasion. No occupation. No gloating. Just vengeance. Across the galaxy, shockwaves rippled through diplomatic halls and military councils. Humanity, once considered emotional, unpredictable, and naive, have proven something terrifying. They didn't need armies to win wars. They just needed reasons. The Galactic Council issued immediate sanctions against the Dravik, declaring them responsible for escalating a conflict with a member species. Species that once mocked Earth's emotional nature began rewriting their defense doctrines. Offers for alliances flooded the Terran Assembly. Some cultures saw it as brutality. Others saw it as justice with surgical precision. But everyone agreed on one thing: Earth might not strike first, but if you hit them, they will end you without hesitation. Commander Leona Reyes, who had survived under the rubble of the original attack, watched the Council's emergency broadcast from a hospital bed in orbit. Her face bore burns, and her ribs still ached. Beside her, a young alien nurse whispered, "Why didn't your people send an army?" Reyes gave a bitter smile. "Because when we say never again, we mean it."